Hey guys, Jsnow with Magic Arena. So they announced Magic Arena, which is just basically Magic Duels 2.0, Hearthstone 3.5, whatever you want to call it. So to sign up for the beta, you just have to go to magic.wizards.com/en/Magic the Gathering Arena. You can probably just Google it and you can sign up for the beta, and when it works, it says thanks for signing up. So I'll talk about the sign up for the beta real quick. So signing up is really easy if you have a DCI number, which is I'll just cover it right here. Usually you get a Wizards card, or try to cover it. Usually you get some kind of Wizards card like this. Or you have it on, if you played Magic Duels, if you go to customer support on Magic Duels, you should be able to see a DCI number there. That will give you a boosted chance of, or priority as they call it, into getting into the beta. So it really depends. There was also a promo code, but they didn't announce it in the stream. But the promo code is probably for people who are going to HasCon or the next couple of Grand Prixes, GPs and etc. So that should be pretty interesting. So there's a couple of screenshots from the game, so let's actually try to enlarge that. Alright, we have it kind of enlarged. Actually, let's actually not enlarge that because it looks a little weird. So let's just scroll down here. So what we have is a bunch of pictures of the game. And basically it plays like Magic Duels, except for you have more priority over things. So for example, declaring blockers, tapping your mana, you're able to control that. The UI itself, actually I'll go into the UI in a second. You have instants, you can play instants at instant speed, so you can actually react to things. And you have all cards, even cards with super long text. So for example, if I go back to which picture was it? Yeah, this picture. So they have a picture of the card with the text. If I could just move it over a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Actually, that's a lot better. So they have, what is this called? Stormfleet Spy. So it has raid when Stormfleet Spy enters the battlefield. If you attack with a creature this turn, draw a card. So you can actually read the text. There's even super long text. So they had one card with like really, really long text on it. And so the text is readable, but that's kind of what they're going for here. So the UI is a big important part of this. So let's go to a different video. So you have animations. So for example, there's a little Captain Flag animation when you play a pirate. Same thing with like Mythics. Let's see, there's animation here. Yeah, here's an animation of playing a dinosaur, but unfortunately it looks really horrible in this picture. But the dinosaur basically screams and etc. So there's animations for right now, rares and mythics. And the UI itself, it looks pretty okay. I mean, it's not the best UI. It's a little bit wonky, but it is alpha, so they can change that a little bit. But pretty much just supposed to be a Magic Duels. It's basically a Magic Duels replacement with Hearthstone UI. Because they're trying to get into that market of Hearthstone because they want it to look good so they can have tournaments. And with Magic Duels, you couldn't really have tournaments with Magic Duels because it looked a little bit odd, and you can't really have major tournaments with Magic the Gathering Online because Magic the Gathering Online still looks like garbage. I've got to remember not to say any bad words because otherwise videos, I don't know. So I gotta keep this PG. But it looks like, it looks like absolute garbage. But here, what do you call it? It looks a little bit more user-friendly. It can get a bit of cluttered, so let's see. There's another picture, I think, with a ton of stuff. Yeah, here you go. There's a ton of stuff on the board here. So I'm wondering how it's going to handle, like, token spam. Is it going to be, like, lots of tokens? Is it going to be, like, is the game going to crash if there's too many tokens? If you do too many damage at once, is the game going to crash? Is the game going to crash at all? Probably, because it's open, because it's not open beta, because it's an alpha, and then once beta comes. So now going into the cards itself, the sets they're going to use right now is just the Exacian. I hope I'm saying that right. Exacian? No, Exacilon or something like that. So that's the set that's going to be in the beta, and that's the only set that's going to be there. They showed a couple of videos on Twitch that will show off, what do you call it? Kaladesh and Amonkhet are in the game, but they won't be available, I guess, right away. And the game is free to play. So it is free to play. You'll be able to probably get coins and buy booster packs. They said you can buy booster packs without money, so I assume it's going to be a coin system, just like Magic Duels. So there's probably going to be no difference with that. And what else? So let's just go through the screenshots here. So here goes Sorcery being played. And then you have your Walk the Plank, which has another animation. So uncommons sometimes do have animations. So there's Walk the Plank and there's like a little bubble of water. Planeswalkers are fully voice activated, so they have voices when you play them, so that's going to be pretty interesting. They showed Jace, the new Jace. Somebody called it Jace the Body Sculptor, which is pretty funny. But the new Jace I don't think had any sounds yet, but they had some at the tested or untested. Yeah, I think the tested. And she had her own full voice acting and all of that. And so the game looks pretty good, but really depends. Like, the UI is a little bit clunky, but they said they're gonna take player feedback. Now, when it comes to Wizards and player feedback, there's not really a good track record when it comes to that, so we'll have to see what happens as far as that goes. So a couple things they didn't answer was the card pool as far as mythic. So in Magic Duels, they had a one mythic per deck rule. In this game, they didn't really say anything in the live stream, so hopefully it won't be that. Hopefully you'll be able to play with the full amount of set of cards. No, it sounds like you will, but we don't know exactly yet, as they didn't announce that. What else? They didn't announce how we're going to build their collection, so we're not sure how the collection is going to be built. They did announce that the only game format is going to be standard, and I think some kind of draft. So there will be some kind of draft in this game. How it works, hopefully it's normal, but we're not sure yet. But there's going to be some kind of draft in this game. As far as other formats, they said they're going to look to expand because formats are going to rotate out. So whether or not, I guess they will be forced to make a modern format or something like that because cards are rotating out. Because that would really, really suck if you pay for cards online and then all of a sudden they're useless. Rest in peace, Magic Duels. But, you know, theoretically, you know, paying for cards online and they become useless within a year and you can't use them anymore within the game would be kind of stupid. So hopefully they'll have some kind of modern format or something to take that up. Alright, so that's enough about that. Let's just go and read over the other info that they have here. So right here they have 1,000, so they're going to be adding around 1,000 new cards every year for deeper gameplay and stuff like that. So this is probably the emphasis, we want to create a version of Magic that's fun to watch as it is to play. So viewing Magic the Gathering Arena on Twitch, keyword Twitch, or other platforms, fast-paced, exciting, etc. So they want to create one of the premier esports communities and visual experiences. Now, will this game be an esports game? I'm not exactly sure. Because the UI right now is definitely not going to make it really all that fun to watch, as it was a little confusing for a new player just to watch all the cards go around it and the really super long effects. I think they announced some card called Cradle of something, and it had text that like read all the way up and down, like just a huge block of text. And it was just like a little bit confusing, but that's their goal. They want to get in on that esports scene, so they see Magic Arena as that because the game is a little bit more faster paced than regular Magic. They did announce timing, so right now as it is time, you get this basically save up time. So if you play a really fast turn, then your next turn you'll get some extra time because you played really fast. If you played really, they didn't say anything about playing slow, but I assume if you play slow, you're only going to get maybe a little bit extra time your next turn or something like that. But hopefully they get that right, because in Magic Duels there was a huge issue with people just griefing, where they would just let they would keep pausing the timer over and over again, and the match would last like for 50 minutes if you wanted to, just to see if your opponent would quit. So hopefully they fix that. What do you call it? We've created let's scroll down a little bit. We've created an all new rules game rules engine that uses sophisticated machine learning that can read any card we can dream up for Magic. So what do you call it? In-depth gameplay around new mechanics and unexpectedly wild, fun concepts. Lots of buzzwords. What do you call it? So they said they're making it on the Unity engine. So a lot of people in the chat were going, "Ugh, Unity engine." Ugh. So I don't really remember what Unity engine's for, but right now the game's only going to be on PC. I assume it will make it to phone, because I mean Magic Duels was on it was on iPod, I think, or iPad. So I don't see how this couldn't be on iPad again, and then maybe on the phone. So we'll have to see what happens. And of course on Xbox and PS3. What am I talking about? I'm like in the dinosaur age of Zaxxu. The dinosaur age, thinking of PS3. Actually, probably because I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy on the PS3, so that's probably why I said that. But anyways, that's what they have here. And then to get involved, you have to sign up for the closed beta, which is playmtgarena.com, which is the short URL. And they said they're going to be sending invitations in waves, inviting players as testing allows. At the beginning, the beta will be English only and will focus on the first iteration of constructed casual play, which will be Zaxxon. And then they'll add more features and formats as the game develops. So they did say they might actually add, They might actually add specific formats just for Magic Arena. So whatever those formats are, that would be pretty interesting, and whether or not those formats can be an esport is also pretty interesting. So maybe they can make an esport out of a different format that's more faster played and I'm gonna assume is probably played more like Hearthstone to make it more friendly to beginner players and etc. So we'll have to see what happens. So my beta guess right now is not until December. So why at the very end of this live stream they put the places where you'll be able to play Magic the Gathering Arena early, and it said it went from this weekend all the way to this weekend all the way to next all the way to November 29th. So I don't expect, unless it's gonna be an NDA beta, it looks like it's gonna be like that. So there's gonna be a non-disclosure agreement, so nobody can stream or whatever like that. So they might release the beta earlier, but I have a feeling they might not. But we're looking right now. I'm predicting a December beta wave, or maybe release. Not exactly sure, or open beta by December, hopefully. So just something like that. So I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on Magic the Gathering Arena? Are you going to even bother playing it? Are you still burnt on duels? The Wizards, unfortunately for me, like some players and me, that they just take your money and run with Magic duels. Are you going to spend any money? I'm probably not going to spend any money on this. I'm going to try hard not to spend money on this. But we'll have to see how the free-to-play system goes. Is it going to be easy? Is it going to be easy as Magic duels? Like, Magic duels was very easy to get coins and save up for boosters. Will it be as easy with this, considering they're going to start out with 3 whole sets once the game's actually released? Or is it going to be a money grab and you're going to need to spend all this money just to have all these different kinds of cards? So thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the game in the comments. And remember, you just go to, whatever, just type in Magic the Gathering Arena, play MagicTheGatheringArena.com or something like that, and you'll find the beta. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.